What is good? Osiris here, stuck in the middle. Thanks for joining. Molly is silly. This Twitter account no longer exists, but I want to look at this interaction as an example of how we're all, I don't want to say everyone, but many of us are dealing with mental issues during these times. Molly tweeted, Kyle Rittenhouse's mother and I graduated high school the same year. We live an hour apart from each other. Make it make sense. And her tweet, if you're just listening to this, is a picture of her with the Molly with herself, and her photo appears to be filtered, highly filtered, and the picture of Kyle Rittenhouse's mother, and she's comparing their looks. They look at like different age brackets, different age groups. Never mind that the mother is going through a lot right now and how ugly of a post this is. Molly said it wasn't about looks, but that was kind of funny because she had comments like, you could have hit my face with a sack of nickels every morning for 20 years, and I still wouldn't look this rough, comparing herself to Kyle Rittenhouse's mother. I'm sorry, but this isn't hard living. And she made other comments. Being poor doesn't make you rot like an apple in the sun. She also said, I flex on this melting ball of wax by just existing. Yeah, this is a grown woman. Some people replied in the comments going after her looks, and I don't think that's productive. She left the door open, don't get me wrong, but that's not the response I was looking for. As a side note, Queen Josie of All Liberty, who has been on, I believe she's been on Timcast. She's a great follow. I follow her on Twitter. She posted from the Face app how quickly you can filter yourself out and make yourself look completely different. Somebody else did that with me. I used the Face app back when I was on Facebook 3 years ago or something like that, and it was good, but it looks like it's gotten a lot better. What's my point with this? We've been through a lot, and I was taken aback. In my first response to Molly, I said something to the effect of nothing like showing the whole world how ugly you are inside. But I don't want to leave it like that, because leaving it like that is like an attack on Molly. Why do I need to attack Molly? There's no need. And Molly was coming from the left. Molly thought she was safe because she was coming from the left, and that was expressed in tweets that she said. I'm not speculating on that. She expressed that, basically the leftist ideas against Kyle Rittenhouse in her tweets. Here's my takeaway. I did a video, one of the first videos I ever did when I started this channel, was that I think a lot of us, in my opinion, I'm not a medical person, I'm just a common person, just in my basement, literally doing these videos. I think we have PTSD, a lot of us. What's up, y'all? Forget about opinions for a second. We've been through a lot. Police shootings, riots, protests, fires, hurricanes. Let's make sure we're all okay. My fellow Americans, we might have the worst case ever of post-traumatic stress disorder. Have you been agitated, irritable, shown hostility, hypervigilance? You know what? Let's take this self-assessment and see what's really up. This assessment here is for Republicans, Democrats, Independents. Number 1, had nightmares about the events or thought about the events when you did not want to? Yes. Number 2, tried hard not to think about the events or went out of your way to avoid situations that reminded you of the events. Who hasn't done that? Yes. Been constantly on guard, watchful, easily startled? Yes. Have you felt numb or detached from people, activities, or your surroundings? Yes. Have you felt guilty or unable to stop blaming yourself or others for the event? I think yes. America, we all might have PTSD. Molly mentioned drug use in one of her tweets. A lot of drug use that she was proud of. It's not enough to say that Molly is ugly inside. We have to look at it. Molly is hurting inside. She's not doing well mentally. And that could be beyond the pandemic. Then you put the pandemic on top of it. You put social media on top of it. And I'm not exempting myself from this, but it's affecting people in different ways. I think the way it affected me is that I did this channel. The way it's affected Molly is that she's hugged up to the establishment left and expressing her hurt and pain in this ugly manner. I think if we can bridge that pain forget about Kyle Rittenhouse, forget about the pandemic. I replied to her. She deleted her account, so I don't think I can even get my tweet now. I just said, I hope, Molly, I hope you get help. And there's a lot of Mollys out there. This is not just on Twitter. Let me know what you think. Take care.